we had a link to the city hall, and somebody said, we're showing San Jose Taiko, this place. Luckily, we came here and they only showed us half of the building. So Roy, as it was a redevelopment agency who was working with us, and they said, and Roy says, "What are you going to do with the other half?" And they go, "Well, there's no plans for that." He goes, "Can we have it?"
Or did the bricks roll just a little bit higgly-wiggly?
Oh, actually,
No, I've got it. I'm good. So let she bow as you enter.
oh, yeah, that's where this kind of like respect and recognition of like leaving all your thoughts behind to be able to enter with pure, open, ready, set, go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of Japanese tradition, but we've infused it with more meaning to say, leave everything behind.
Mm-hmm.
We're here and appreciate what came before us to make this. This is like our original whiskey barrel. So here is very interesting. So you see like generations here, and then you have Remo.
Oh, yeah.
We worked with them in the very beginning, with some of the sound. Here's another prefab of Remo. Okedo drum. We actually worked with them to let them hear the sounds of of our instruments. My friend made this for us. So this is back in the 70s. Yeah. So everything was, everything that we made had to be portable and collapsible and stuff. But this is like a furniture piece. Here for our classes. We have another set of drums for other performances. When the tour team is out. So we try to maintain our equipment. Wine barrel. Original wine barrel. We have many different types of stands.
That's the thing I noticed actually watching seeing you guys in performance, but also watching your DVD especially. It is every the piece ends and that's it, and then you kind of whip the drums off and it's the next. It is very.
Yeah, we try to really work on that, and it's almost as long to rehearse that as it is a song. All these other things you'll become more familiar with. Of course, you see the shakare. Very old pictures of some people. That's Lisa and Franco. Remember Franco? Yeah. Very fortunate to receive like a whole set of instruments, like 4 of these and 8 of those down there, and some shime up here, and stands from a group that folded in Los Angeles.
Right.
And the person who made the drum, and he said, no, I want to donate these to a group that works with kids. And we were benefactors. So that was really such a gift. And we've had our friend Mark Miyoshi from Mount Shasta, California, who has made a lot of our earlier drums back in the 80s and 90s. These Okedos. Mr. Kato, Yuta's father,
we met him.
Mr. Kato, we saw him.
made that drum for us, the huge one.
Right.
It's having a birthday. Mark Miyoshi made these set of drums for us. He made this huge Taiko. Sorry, I covered it right now. But they have, all these drums have a story. But this is an old whiskey barrel too that was found, whiskey or wine barrel? Wine barrel, excuse me. That was found on a road going into a wine company. And it was like there for, I don't know how many years, decades. And there were like about 3 of them. And our members went in and talked to the personnel. What are you going to do with those? Can we buy them? And they bought them. And then Mark refurbished the wood, actually took apart all the staves and made 3 odaiko.
Wow.
And this is one. And he made the stand. These are costumes in the inventory that we don't use now. Well, people, it's not checked out to people. This is like one of the things we do, what I did from my earlier life. Well, it's still my life. So this is very faded because this is already for our 25th anniversary that we made.
Right.
It really looks really vibrant. Actually.
This is what I have to make for 3 of our apprentices. This is what we call our pandas because there's a Chinese restaurant that kind of reminds us of one of our originals, which the group is still wearing, made in 1970.
Wow.
1982, and says Taiko San Jose, Japanese characters. Our momiji, or the maple leaf, is kind of our symbol. So it's the side view of momiji here. Piece, applique, not applique, but like a patchwork almost. And then had this silk screened and put together like that. Different ways. This is not, a San Jose, well, it's just like a collaborative piece that we did with Kodo.
Pretty though, right?
Actually, it was what we called the Himawari project. There were 3 of Yoko and Chieko, who Kojima, and a Okinawa dancer who also works together with the Kodo village. There are 3, and there were 3 of our members. So there were 6 of us. Actually, this is what we wore at Bethlehem. Hannah Johnson and I did. Yeah, and then we had like really nice color, orange obi, hachimaki. We put all kinds of different. This is the last thing that we made, and the reason why we wanted to make it out of this color, the indigo, it's kind of like the workers' color in Japan. And then we also wanted to recycle and reuse. So these are all yukata, already worn yukata that we would take apart and use for applique. But we wanted to show like how to really inspire being a lot more green. Dog kennels? Yes, we have members that have doggies.
Let's be very cheeky. Just come upstairs here. Now PJ has nipped off for a bit, and this is her Taiko Peace office and her creativity attic. Loads of sewing and costume making.